Rosie was struggling. Rosie was struggling to keep up with her work and her personal life. She had been overeating for years and it had finally caught up to her. She knew she needed to make a change in order to live a balanced life and decided to quit overeating and start living a healthier lifestyle. She started by eating smaller meals and cutting out processed foods. Rosie is on the path to recovery and wants to help others who may be struggling with similar issues. She knows that it's not easy to quit dark habits, but it's possible with commitment and balance. If you're struggling with a dark habit, don't give up. There is help available. Overall, Rosie's journey has been successful and she is now living a healthy, balanced life. The struggle to break bad habits is a common one. It can be difficult to change our behaviors, especially if we've been doing them for a long time. But with dedication and perseverance, we can overcome any obstacle. In this article, we will discuss how to quit dark habits and live a balanced life. What are dark habits? A dark habit is a behavior that is harmful to our mental or emotional well-being. Dark habits are those that we know are bad for us, but we can't seem to stop doing them. Whether it's smoking cigarettes, biting our nails, or binge-watching TV, dark habits can be hard to break. So why do we have these dark habits? Often, it's because they provide us with some sort of comfort or satisfaction. We may not even realize how much we're doing them until someone points it out to us. If you're struggling to break a dark habit, don't despair. It's possible to kick the habit for good with a little bit of effort and determination. In today's society, people are constantly trying to better themselves. They go to the gym, eat healthily, and avoid bad habits. However, there is one type of habit that many people struggle to give up. What are the benefits of quitting dark habits? There are many benefits to quitting dark habits. For example, quitting dark habits can lead to a more balanced life. A more balanced life means that we are happier and have less stress. When it comes to breaking bad habits, there are countless benefits to be reaped. Let's take a look at some of the advantages of quitting those dark habits for good. First and foremost, quitting any kind of addiction will have an immediate positive impact on your physical health. For example, if you smoke cigarettes, quitting will improve your lung function and lower your risk of developing cancer. If you drink alcohol excessively, quitting can help improve your liver function and reduce your risk of developing cirrhosis or other liver diseases. In addition to the physical benefits, quitting addictive behaviors can also lead to improved mental health. For instance, research has shown that smoking cigarettes is linked to an increased risk of anxiety and depression. So, by kicking the habit, you may find yourself feeling happier and less anxious overall. How do we quit dark habits? The first step is to identify the dark habit that we want to quit. Once we have identified the dark habit, we need to find a way to stop doing it. We can do this by using a strategy called components of change. Habits are a part of life. We all have them, some good and some bad. But what happens when our bad habits start to take over our lives? How do we quit those dark habits that are holding us back? Breaking any habit is difficult, but it can be done. It takes commitment and discipline, but it is possible. Here are a few tips to help you break those dark habits. 1. Understand why you do it. What is the underlying reason for your behavior? Once you understand that, you can start to work on changing it. 2. Make a plan. Decide what you want to change and how you're going to go about doing it. Write it down or tell someone about your plan so you're accountable for following through with it. 3. Take baby steps. What are the components of change? The components of change are awareness, communication, commitment, and action. In order to change a dark or negative habit, 4 key components must come into play: awareness, communication, commitment, and action. Awareness of the problem is the first step to solving it. If you're not aware that you have a problem, you can't do anything to change it. Once you're aware of the issue, you need to communicate with those who are affected by it. This could mean talking to a friend or family member about your problem or seeking professional help. Commitment is key in any sort of change. Without it, nothing will happen. You need to be committed to making a change in order for it to actually take place. This means setting goals and working towards them even when it's tough. Finally, action needs to be taken in order for any real change to occur. How do we communicate our intentions? We need to communicate our intentions to ourselves and to our loved ones. We can do this by using a technique called self-talk. In our society, it's common to have unhealthy habits. Whether it's smoking cigarettes, overeating, or not getting enough exercise, these habits can take a toll on our bodies and our lives. While some people are able to quit these habits on their own, others find it more difficult. If you're looking to make a change in your life, be specific about what you want to change. It's important to be clear about your goals when communicating your intentions to others. Rather than saying, "I want to quit smoking," try, "I'm going to quit smoking by the end of the month." This will help you and those around you stay focused on your goal. Let others know about your plans. How do we commit to changing our behavior? We need to commit to quitting dark habits once we have identified them. In our society, it is easy to get caught up in unhealthy habits. Whether it is eating junk food, not getting enough exercise, or spending too much time on the internet, these habits can have a negative impact on our lives. However, changing these habits can be difficult. So how do we communicate our intentions to change dark habits? One way to communicate our intentions to change dark habits is to set goals. When we set goals, we are more likely to stick to them. For example, if we want to eat healthier, we could set a goal of eating 3 meals a day that is high in protein and low in sugar. This will help us stay on track and make healthier choices. Another way to communicate our intentions to change dark habits is by telling others about our plans. When we tell others about our plans, they can help us stay accountable. How do we take action to quit dark habits? We need to take action in order to quit dark habits. We can do this by using a strategy called planning and monitoring. We all have our vices, things we know we shouldn't do but can't seem to help ourselves from doing. Whether it's smoking cigarettes, eating junk food, or staying up late watching TV, these dark habits can be hard to quit. But why do we do them? And more importantly, how can we break the cycle? There are many reasons why people continue to engage in dark habits despite knowing the negative consequences. For some, it's simply a matter of convenience or pleasure. Others may have a genuine addiction that makes it difficult to stop. Whatever the reason, it's important to take action and make a change. So how do you quit your dark habits? It starts with a commitment to yourself. You need to be willing to put in the work and make sacrifices in order to see results. Quitting dark habits is a process that requires dedication and perseverance. However, with the help of strategies like components of change, communication, and commitment, we can successfully quit our dark habits and live a balanced life. If you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe.